All right.
Because of you, I never stray. Can you hear it?
Hold up. Pretend like you're having a normal conversation.
Okay.
I am having a normal
So let me
conversation
tell
with you guys
like,
right
I told my
now.
boss I quit, right? I quit. I told my boss I'm leaving.
Who's that at the door?
Ooh.
Oh my God! It's Michael Myers. What are you doing in my swamp? There we go. Was that worth it? Is that worth? Was that joke good?
Michael Myers is our first sponsor.
Donkey. That
I guess I know what
is
you're
that good?
doing.
Is that a good impression?
No. You need
Like,
you
we'll
need-
know what you're trying to do, but it's not a good impression.
All right, whatever. All right.
Don't pay.
Isn't that Friday the 13th?
Yeah.
When will you be going?
No, I can. I can't. I don't know. How does he do it so good?
Anyways. Hello. Hello, Jasmine.
We're just
Hello,
jumping into
Hugo.
it, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Hello, Andres.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah. Hello, everyone. Welcome to... I'm preparing here. Watcheando. I'm sounding like a wrestler. Like a wrestling announcing. Watcheando movies.
That's pretty good.
We are...
Watching movies.
We are watching movies. We're doing Slasherween. It's the last episode of Slasherween. And then we'll be returning to our normal programming after this month. Why'd you throw that pencil, Jasmine?
Oh, I thought I was gonna stick on that pancake.
All right. The last final episode. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Yeah, this is Halloween now. Can you believe it?
Yeah, the year's almost over.
I know. Didn't it
Crazy.
just start?
And that means that Corona is almost
Are you all right, man?
I made the dogs bark.
Yeah. They hate the sound of loud male noises.
Who doesn't?
Yeah. Yeah. So last week we watched the original Halloween, and I looked at the list of sort of like slasher films from the 70s and 80s, and I felt like we covered everything that was interesting.
Yeah,
You know,
sure.
no offense
Yep.
to all the other movies,
I have no idea what other movies
like
exist.
Sleepaway Camp,
Oh, I mean that's
Silent Night, Deadly Night.
I haven't heard of that
That's
one.
with Santa Claus. Santa Claus is this.
Yeah, this
What?
isn't Christmas. It's Halloween.
That's a Christmas
That's a
movie.
Christmas movie.
We'll save it for December.
Yeah, so we decided to sort of kind of break away from that. So with that, what movie are we watching?
We are watching Halloween.
Everyone in my family turns into a nutcase this time of year. Yeah, I mean, your grandmother is Laurie Strode. She was almost murdered.
Wasn't it her brother who murdered all those babysitters?
No, it was not her brother. That's something that people made up.
Do you know that I pray every night that he would escape?
What the hell did you do that for?
So I can kill him.
The one that came out in 2018.
The one that came out in 2018. Spoilers, of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
For sure.
Hello. So this was directed by David Gordon Green. Do you know who that is?
No.
Do you know who that is, Andres?
Yeah.
50-50?
I don't know.
No. Good guess though. Good guess. Another Seth Rogen movie.
What?
He directed another Seth Rogen movie.
The Pineapple Express?
Yeah, he directed Pineapple Express.
I just
You
guessed.
just guessed. Yeah, he also did like The Sitter. He's known for comedies usually.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he started off, he made this film called George Washington, which is kind of, I think it's dramatic.
Yeah.
It's about like a group of black kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's in the Criterion Collection. And Barry Jenkins, who directed Moonlight, he said that's one of his favorite movies. And he said that he had no idea that it was directed by a white guy.
Well.
Crazy.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah. This is written by Jeff Fradler, Danny McBride. Do you know who Danny McBride is?
Yeah, he's that guy with curly hair.
Yeah. Can you believe that?
No.
No. and David Gordon Green as well. It stars Jamie Lee Curtis, Judy Greer, and Andy Matichak. Andy Matichak. That's the girl. You know,
That's what
that's
you
the
say.
granddaughter. Yeah.
Maruchan.
This premiered at TIFF. You know TIFF, right?
Heck no.
No,
Is that the French one?
no.
Talked about TIFF already, didn't we?
We
No.
have, yeah.
Which one was
a
TIFF?
Toronto International
Toronto.
Film
That's it.
Festival.
I feel like I should take notes of things you say.
Nah,
But
on September 8th, 2018, and then it was released in U.S. theaters on October 8th, on October 19th, 2018. Do you remember when this came out?
not at all.
You were depressed at the time.
I don't. I mean, what came out in 2018? It.
The Spy Next Door. No, what's it? The Spy Who Dumped Me.
No. Oh yeah, that was like the only movie I watched that year.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
no.
Did you watch this in theaters
I did.
when it came out?
Yep.
Like the day it came out?
I don't think so. I don't remember which day I came to see it, but I do remember people were dressed in costume. So I'm guessing it was either on Halloween day or closer to Halloween.
They weren't allowed to do that.
Yeah, they were dressed in costume. Dude.
Nah,
Yeah.
I thought that was done
I don't know. There was people.
with a mask and everything.
Yeah. Well, not like I didn't see anyone with like a crazy costume. The one person I remember was someone came dressed as Jason from Friday the 13th. And I was like, "You're at the wrong movie, guy."
Yeah, it's wrong. Maybe
I remember that guy. So he's got like the hockey mask on, and he was in there. So maybe they asked him to like, "Hey, can you take off the mask as you walk in? You can put it on later if you want. We
that
don't
means
care."
nothing. Like,
Just so we know what you look like in case you do some crazy stuff. I don't know. But yeah, some guy was dressed in a costume. I remember other people too, but that's the one that stood out to me because he was at the wrong movie.
maybe he thought Halloween was.
I mean,
Jason.
a lot of horror fans, it's just
They get him confused.
no, it's just just a celebration of horror, man. It doesn't matter who we're watching.
Nice. Yeah, it was made with a budget of $10 to $15 million. And it was made by Blumhouse. You know Blumhouse, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they make cheap. So this was pretty low budget. And it made $255.5 million. Is making it the highest grossing Halloween movie.
Yeah.
And also the highest grossing slasher film.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Which was originally, before this, it was Scream.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
It has a 79% Rotten Tomato score and a 70% audience score. The consensus reads, Halloween largely,
It's pretty large, man.
yeah, Halloween largely wipes the slate clean after decrease, what? Something of disappointing sequels, like a slate of disappointing sequels. It was, ignoring increasingly elaborate mythology in favor of basic yet still effective ingredients. Yeah. So, Andres,
How's it going?
you're the only one that watched this before
Yeah.
the podcast. Do you like this movie?
Yeah, I like it enough. I enjoy it. This is, I think, my only second time ever watching it. I don't think I've seen it again since I saw it in theaters. But I do own it on Blu-ray.
Oh yeah.
So I liked it enough to where I was like, hey, I want to own that.
Is this the only Halloween sequel you've seen?
Yes. I've also seen the other reboot, but that's not a sequel.
Oh right.
Yeah.
The Rob Zombie one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jasmine. So you liked the original Halloween?
Yeah. Yep.
What were your expectations coming into this one?
I guess I'd say they were pretty high expectations.
Oh, because you love the original.
Because I liked the original one quite a bit, so I was like, okay, let's see how this goes.
And how'd it go?
Well, let me preface that by saying, giving you a little anecdote. Is this an anecdote? I don't know. So yesterday, before I saw it, I was watching like a Vanity Fair thing with Jamie Lee Curtis,
Yeah.
and I was going through like her
her
career.
makeup thing? Oh, okay.
No,
Never mind,
like
go on.
her
Yeah.
career, like her most famous roles, I
Yeah,
suppose.
yeah.
And obviously one of them was Halloween. So then when they got to this one, Halloween 2018, like her expression, the way she described it was like, it was fine. And I would agree with her. It's fine. Like it's, I think maybe she wanted it to be a little bit better, but I think it's a fine movie. Like it's entertaining.
I'd say so.
I don't know enough about the previous ones to know if it like did justice to the
original- yeah.
characters.
Well, I
don't know.
mean, it's like a soft reboot, so
Yeah.
it's only the first one that matters, right?
Mm-hmm,
yeah.
yeah, because I mean, there's like 4 in between this one, right?
There's Halloween 2, Halloween 3, Halloween 4,
Oh, wow.
and then there's Halloween Rob
What?
Zombie,
Mm-hmm.
and then wait, there's H2O.
Yeah, H2O.
It's just H2O, and then there's H2O 2,
What?
right?
I think so.
Yeah, and then those two have Jamie Lee Curtis in it.
Yeah.
Oh, and Halloween 2 also has Jamie
Yeah.
Lee Curtis in it.
And
And then there's the Rob Zombie remake, Halloween. It's just called Halloween. And
Yeah.
then Halloween 2, which is also the Rob
Wait.
Zombie.
okay. Very crazy stuff happening right now. Well, then she was also kind of explaining like how initially it was supposed to be her, John Carpenter, and then was it the other lady who wrote the screenplay,
Deborah Hill?
Deborah Hill. They're supposed to be involved in it.
Well, they were involved. Well, and
But
John
then they dropped
Carpenter
out,
was
right?
involved.
Or something.
Well, John Carpenter is the executive producer.
Ah, okay.
I
But
don't, yeah.
I think when because as she was, obviously her experience in Halloween, I don't know if it's because she was younger, but like her experience seemed to be a lot better with Halloween. Or maybe she's just grateful because I feel like that's kind of what started her
Well,
career.
yeah. Oh, she was 20. You know?
Yeah. But with this one, it was kind of like her tone just seemed like she was a little bit let down by it. But like still excited for because there's like other sequels, right?
Yeah, there's 2 more coming out.
There's
Yeah.
2 more coming out. I read the Wikipedia article of this. So in that, it says that so they were writing the script, and Danny McBride and David Gordon Green were like, okay, we got to make sure Jamie Lee Curtis wants to come back, so we got to write it as best, excuse me, as best as it could be. And then she said that she loved the script, and that I guess maybe it was better in the script or something.
Maybe.
I don't know, but she said she loved the script. And that she like was excited for it.
I think she probably
And she, yeah.
still is, but I don't know. Her you should watch the interview and tell me if you're reading the same thing I'm reading. Because I kind of read it as she was like,
Is it like the Riverdale actors who are like, man, this show fucking sucks?
I've never seen Riverdale, or I've never seen.
I've only
any of
seen the interviews with them, and
I've never seen anything.
they
with
like
them.
joke around, and they like really they don't care.
Oh,
about
like
it.
Robert Pattinson. And
Robert Pattinson in Twilight. a
Yeah.
little
Okay.
bit, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, long story short, it was fine.
Yeah, I think so. I wasn't in love with the first Halloween, but this was fine.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fine.
Well,
I'm excited
thanks
for
for
Halloween
listening.
Kills.
Halloween Kills and Halloween Ends, right?
Yep.
You know, I read this in the Wikipedia. Originally, their plan was to do 2 Halloween movies, and then shoot them back to back. But then they were like, maybe we should wait and see
See how this goes. Yeah.
But I don't know why they added another one. So make it a trilogy, I suppose.
You know, like
Yeah.
The Hobbit is just one book, but they made it into 3 movies.
Yeah.
To one
Dude,
novel. Oh, capitalize.
yeah. Well, I mean, excuse me.
Oh my-
That's why Del Toro left. So Guillermo del Toro was originally supposed to direct the
Oh,
Hobbit.
really? Okay.
But he wanted to do 2 movies. And they were going to be completely different in tone to Lord of the Rings. And then they're like, you got to do a 3rd movie. And then he's like, no, I can't. And then he just left. And then Peter Jackson came in to sort of do it. And then he gave it the same aesthetic. And then it just doesn't work because there's not enough story in it.
It's The Hobbit. I mean, obviously it's one book, but it's so much different from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
And it's a lot more of like a bedtime story kind of tone than the Lord of the
Like,
Rings.
ooh, what?
Yeah, kind of like, oh, we're going in. And then Lord of the Rings a little bit like more like of an, like the epic kind of tropes.
Have you seen all the Hobbit movies?
I have not, but I've read the book.
So the 3 movies, right? And apparently the 2nd movie ends pretty close to the ending of the book. And then in the 3rd one, which is like 3 hours long,
Yeah.
like a good portion of it is just this one long fight.
Well, like the thing in The
Yeah.
Hobbit is that like Bilbo, like in the 3rd act, Bilbo's out. Like he's like, I don't know, he like passes out. So like he misses a lot of the battle scene. And then by the
Yeah.
time he wakes up, like the story's over, like
Yeah.
Thorin's dying or whatever.
Yeah. What are you going to say?
What was I gonna say?
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, the third movie is mostly just the
one
fight,
long fight.
and it's not very fun.
It's boring, man. Like, I actually like the second Hobbit.
I really like the first Hobbit, so
Yeah, that's the only one I've seen,
Yeah.
and it's great. And that's like the tone of that one is basically the tone of the whole book.
yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen Lord of the Rings, but so this is my only.
Wait,
experience.
really?
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
I should
dude.
watch it. I downloaded it. I torrented when I was a teenager, and it took hours because it was like a 30 gigabyte file, and then I just never watched it.
Hi, I'm back.
What was the last thing we said?
Oh shit,
Hobbit.
Hobbit. Yeah,
Oh.
we were so gone
You might have
from
to cut this.
Halloween.
Nah,
Um,
keep the Hobbit. Not
uh,
Halloweeny.
Halloween.
So the way the Hobbit ties into Halloween is,
They both start with the letter H.
They're both stretching out a story that's too thin.
Yeah.
I mean, we
is
don't know that yet.
We don't know.
Maybe
I mean-
as they were writing the sequel, they were like, you know what? This could actually,
Be a trilogy.
yeah.
Anyway.
Maybe they're not stretching it. They just got more ideas.
Let's talk about the ending right away, right?
Right.
Hold up. So they show a close up of the girl hanging, holding the knife.
Is she the new Michael?
That's what I'm thinking. You think that they're gonna do that?
I think that's a really cool idea.
You don't think they're gonna do it?
I don't know. Like,
Well, wait, did he die?
Well, they don't. He's like just gone.
He just blew up, no?
No, oh, he's like
so
you see him again, and then he's just gone. Like the place that he was in, he's
Oh.
just not there anymore.
I don't know if you guys seen the trailer for the new one.
No.
There's a
But-
trailer?
Yeah, there's already a trailer for the new one,
I know
and
that.
it shows that he's back.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
That's disappointing. I didn't know there was a trailer yet.
Yeah, it's already out. But yeah, it was originally gonna come out this year. The trailer came out earlier this year, like a while back.
Like in March or February?
Maybe. I don't
Wow.
remember when, but yeah, I'm pretty sure if I remember right, I only saw it that one time when they first came out. I'm pretty sure they like showed like, hey, he's back.
That's
Okay.
that's
So like, I think it'd be really cool if the daughter was the new,
Michael.
and I feel like that would fit in really well with this theme this movie's setting up of like how Michael affected them all mentally.
Oh yeah, and she becomes violent.
Well,
Yeah.
and then if you think about it, I don't know if this has anything to do with anything, but you know, like obviously Jamie Lee Curtis and Judy Greer both used guns against him, and she was the only one who like
Stabbed
him.
Yeah, well, like I think when she's holding it, it's like, oh, she got a taste
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
stab.
yeah.
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 I don't know. Maybe they're gonna try to tie it in where she's like a Dexter type, where she likes killing, but she's only gonna kill the bad guy. You know?
Mm.
She's gonna just kill Michael over and over.
And
again.
then- I mean, he can't die.
Who knows?
So, I saw the twist right away
Which
What twist?
twist?
that it was
The doctor
Yeah,
was gonna
be a bad guy.
be a bad guy.
Right?
Yeah, I think I kind of sensed it in the beginning. Did you?
I don't remember the first time I saw it. I think I was surprised the first time I
Really?
saw it.
Because I was watching it, and then I heard him say, "Michael's my patient. I'm gonna stay with him until
Mhm,
I don't know
mhm.
exactly." And then I was like, "Huh?" And I rewinded, and I was like,
Weirdo.
yeah, this guy."
Yeah.
And then he didn't die right away. I mean, that was just coincidence, though. When the little boy shot him.
Oh, the little boy shot him. Yeah.
yeah, I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah,
I mean,
well
that
done.
makes sense, right?
Yeah.
Okay, where do you want to start?
That
talking?
little boy, right? That was wild. I was not expecting him.
Did he die?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because like
I thought horror movies generally
Don't
kill
kill children,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna kill that baby too. 'Cause
Yeah.
I was like, oh my goodness.
he killed
I
children.
was expecting. I was like, I'm ready for it. Like they're kind of teasing it as he's walking by.
Yeah. Why
But
didn't
then, no,
he
he
kill the
didn't do-
baby?
It's too pure.
No.
Okay.
I don't know.
Gross. I don't know. Defenseless? That he can't fight back? He's a predator, right? I mean, what is
Yeah,
that?
maybe.
A predator? Or like he likes the hunt. He likes the chase. He likes to season his like
Chicken?
it.
he likes to,
You know
likes
how-
to season chicken.
No, like you know in It, he talks about how like he likes fear because it
Yeah.
seasons it, that makes it taste better.
Yeah.
I think it's something similar with Michael.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
obviously,
Yeah. Go on.
oh wait, what were you gonna say?
No, just go on.
The other movie took place. It was filmed in the 70s, so like the special effects and stuff like that wasn't like super, like spicy. I don't know what I'm saying.
Oh, like there wasn't a lot of blood and stuff.
Yeah. So this one there's like a lot of blood, and I was like, oh my god.
Man, when
That
he
was-
smashes that podcasters, let's talk about those podcasters.
That was a super violent scene.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
just smashing his face over and
Ah.
over.
I think that's one of my favorite scenes because can you imagine getting attacked while you're in the bathroom? You feel so
Oh my
vulnerable.
gosh. Yeah. I was like, I thought she just sat down, but she actually had like her pants on and everything, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I would have
Yeah.
stopped pooping. Actually, I would have grabbed that poop and flung it at him. My God. You gotta use what you gotta use.
Yeah.
I don't know how. I don't know how you would have escaped in that situation. You probably,
I think that's part of the horror. What can
Yeah.
you do? You're caught. You're literally caught with your pants down.
oh
Like,
my God. Yeah, that scene. It was a very. This movie compared to the other one was super violent. And
Yeah.
gross.
Excuse me.
And I wasn't expecting that. I think also it scared me a lot more.
Because it's more modern.
I guess because I like screamed like twice. I don't remember where it was at, but
Yeah, you remember screaming?
because I was like, "Stop watching that movie if it's so scary."
nice.
Really?
Yeah, she told me like, "Don't watch it anymore," and I was like, "Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, it's fine. It's not that good, okay?
It's not that good." I don't remember what scene.
Did you have a
they were-
nightmare?
No. I only have. Do I have nightmares? I don't think so.
I had a nightmare about
remember my
Corona
dreams.
recently.
You know what? I don't remember. Shoot, I had something interesting that I dreamt about, but I forget it like within 5 hours of waking
Oh,
up.
nice. You should write it down.
I had a
That's what
nightmare
they
about
say.
a car crash recently. That
Yeah.
was cool. But yeah, my dream a bus hit me while I was driving. It was scary.
Your mind's crazy, huh? Well, anyways, what were you saying? But yeah, this was a lot more violent, a lot more bloody than all the other movies we've seen.
Oh,
and I don't know
yeah.
if that's just reflective of like what
The modern. Yeah, I
horror
think it's
movies
probably
Yeah.
modern. So they allude to that, in the beginning where
Where he's like, oh, he only killed 5
He only
people. That's
killed
not even
5 people.
scary today.
Yeah, like
Oh, yeah.
compared to what happens now. That's like, that reminded me of like, do you remember Jurassic World?
vaguely proceed
You saw it?
with the most recent one
The
with
first
Chris
one.
Evans. What's his name?
Chris
Pratt?
Evans, yeah, Chris Pratt.
That's the one.
And Dallas Howard.
Bryce Dallas Howard.
Yeah.
But go on. What were you gonna say about it?
In the first one, Jake Johnson's in it. Nick from New Girl, right?
Okay.
And then he's wearing a Jurassic Park T-shirt. And they're like, "Why are you wearing that T-shirt?" And he's like, "Look, man, look, that original park, that was awesome. It's just like the same stuff."
Okay.
I just think that's interesting. Oh, by the way, Judy Greer, also in Jurassic World, and I rewatched that recently.
Yeah.
She's also named Karen in Jurassic World.
Interesting.
She's just a Karen.
She just has
Huh.
that Karen face, I guess.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something and I forgot. There's 2 things. I'll just go with the first one I remember. So in that same, well, that's when the teens were walking home, right? Or was
Yeah.
it? Okay. And they also like referenced something about like the sequels, right? Where
Did they?
they were like talking
Yes,
about.
there's a line
yeah.
where she's like, where the guy says that, oh, I heard they were related. It was his sister.
Yeah.
And then she says, oh, that was just something people made up to make it more interesting or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
what
that
a-
was-
insulting.
Yeah.
That was neat because,
I-
that's
yeah.
what the sequel is about.
I didn't hear that.
The original sequel.
I must have missed that in the line, but I read it on the Wikipedia page.
Yeah.
Yeah, just retconning shit. Oh, they also retconned the original ending of Halloween.
They did. What
Which
did-
part?
Oh, when
So when
Lori
he-
fell down, right?
No,
No.
I mean that's
Oh.
a reference.
Okay.
And when I retconned it, it's like, so in the original Halloween, Michael just escapes.
Yeah.
He's like nowhere to be found.
Mhm.
But in this one, they're like he was caught right after the murders, and he's been in jail. the
Oh,
whole
okay.
time.
I mean, the movie just ends with him running away. Maybe he
Yeah.
got caught as he was running.
Yeah. I mean, he was injured, right? He got shot 6 times.
Yeah. So
I mean, that doesn't usually stop him. Yeah.
I mean, maybe in this new iteration, it's.
yeah, and this one he's more
Well, I don't
human
know.
again.
He somehow managed to escape from a burning.
How are they
building.
able to catch him?
He got injured. He's slow. Okay.
Yeah, it's not like he ever runs.
I was trying to imagine him running. I thought that'd be really funny. I should make him run in one of these.
So,
So
another thing I wanted
Oops.
to mention
Jesus,
was how. So going back to when the kids were talking about how he had only murdered like 5 people.
Yeah.
So I think that's why at the beginning, like when we first see him in the neighborhood, he just like murders like 3 people right away, and they're like not even
Yeah.
secondary characters or
They're
anything.
just random.
Yeah,
like,
they're just
extras.
random.
There's that one girl who's on the phone. I think it was after he killed the family, where she's all like, "Oh, thank you, thank you for telling me I locked the doors."
Yeah.
And then like he just grabs her hair,
Yeah.
and she like takes a second to scream,
Yeah.
which is probably and then she just slams her face down,
Yeah.
and then she just stops screaming, and
Mhm.
it's so like harrowing to me.
Yeah.
Like, why'd you stop
Oh
screaming?
my gosh. So that sequence when he was just like walking into people's houses, I was like, oh my God. Sorry. I was
It's
gonna
so
say-
easy.
I mean, it is so easy because people just
Yeah.
leave their. I'm not going to say who.
You
But-
do?
Well, no. Don't come and kill me. But like my dad and my brother, they just leave everything open. I don't know if it's a guy thing. I'm just like, no, like, because all the women were like, lock everything up, blah, blah, blah. Men don't have a sense of fear. Okay. I feel like we're going off track a lot.
Doesn't matter.
I don't know. I feel like this movie. I feel like it.
It delivers on the scares.
I mean,
I don't know. I just
yes,
I just
but
tried
I
to guess
felt
on
like
that
the
for
other
reason.
one had created such a good atmosphere of just eeriness.
You know what it is? What I think it is, anyways. People say this is really basic. I don't think it's really
I think
that
it's
simple.
basic.
You think it's
I think it's a
not in
basic
that? Not, I don't know. Like simple. I think people say it's very simplistic in its story, and I think it's a lot more complex than the first one. Because the first one is just like, it's like it's like a normal day, and you're just hearing them talk. And this one, there's like setups of like these podcast guys who like start the movie, and they're trying to do an interview with Jamie Lee Curtis, and it's like, did we really need that?
Well, I think because when I was watching the Vanity Fair thing, Jamie Lee Curtis was talking about how she wanted the movie kind of to look into like how traumatic experiences affect people, right? Especially like in horror movies, like we only see after they've survived. There's like horrible event, but we don't see like the aftermath and how it affects them later on. And she wanted to explore that, and I guess it kind of does do that.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like the podcast was completely unnecessary. Like they explored that alone just by showing her relationship with her family. Like
Yeah.
it ruined
like
it because
that
of
dinner
her.
scene.
yeah.
Great.
Like the podcasting wasn't necessary. We already saw. Well, we don't already. We see it later on, but we see it much better with these other aspects.
Do you think that it was only used as a way for him to get his mask back?
I think so. Yeah, that's their purpose. They're there showing
yeah.
off the mask.
Could have been found somewhere else though.
I
he
mean,
could've
the
just gotten a new one.
doctor sets him free, helps him kill. Why couldn't the doctor just give him the
Yeah.
mask? Like he was holding on to it this whole time and waiting for the perfect moment.
Yeah.
Well, yes, it's like he kills to get his mask. He kills to get his his knife.
The knife, yeah.
I mean, obviously it shows that he has a does he have a
He's
preference?
just going through a nostalgic period. You know?
Who?
Michael.
Yeah.
Well, like I feel like as a slasher, he doesn't have like necessarily a preference for. Does he?
For how he kills?
He kind of just whatever he can.
Yeah, I think he grabs whatever he can, but he definitely has a preference with the knife because
Okay.
that's why he goes back to it, right?
Yeah.
Like
Okay.
if the knife isn't available, that's not gonna stop him.
Yeah.
But as soon as he gets his knife, he's sticking with the knife.
Okay.
He was killing him with like a hammer.
Yeah, I like that kill a lot.
Kill with his bare hands.
It's like
Yeah.
like an
He
older
also
lady,
strangles
right?
a
With
lot.
the hammer.
Huh?
It was like an older lady too, right? With the
Yeah.
hammer. And then we see her like just laying on the table and she's all messed up.
Nice.
Also,
Nice,
So-
man.
when the podcasters were like first doing, I don't know what scene it was. I think maybe when they're in the hotel room, and they're talking about how he like severed his sister's spinal cord, or I don't know what nonsense, and blah 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 blah. And I was like, I thought he just stabbed her in
He
the
just
chest.
stabbed her in the chest. Yeah.
Yeah, like what the hell? So what you guys like about this movie then, Hugo? Since it's
I liked
Um,
the look of it actually. I like the way it looks a lot.
Yeah,
You know what that's called?
cinnamon photography.
that's the one.
Yeah. Do you say cinnamon like unironically, or are you saying it with like in the winking way?
Yes.
You just blinked at me. You didn't wink.
I can't wink. Don't make fun of me. You can't wink like my mom.
We don't have video set up, so they don't know what we're doing.
Well, anyways, I obviously don't mean it for reals. I know it's called cinematography.
That's right. Yep. All right.
Cinematography. Yeah, I think it looks really great. I think it's got like a nice like color palette to it. You know, like a nice little
autumnal,
what?
like autumny.
Was that? Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
Very fitting
Yeah.
for Halloween.
Oh, that shot where he's getting in the mask. Jesus Christ, Jasmine, why'd you smell your own foot?
Because they smell.
Cut that.
I'm not kidding.
When he was getting the mask.
When he's getting the mask in slow motion, he's like, don't.
So we never talked
Dun,
about how
dun,
that's supposed
dun,
to be a William Shatner mask.
Is it?
It's supposed
Yeah,
to
fun
be.
fact.
Oh, nice.
They just spray painted it white.
That's
I
think-
got a fucked up face.
Yeah, I think that's what I heard. They
Yeah.
just spray painted it white
That's
for the
crazy
original
to
mask.
think.
I wonder how he feels about that.
I don't know. It's just like, whatever.
Yeah, what'd you think about the score in this?
Love it.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
I
know
love
who
the
made it?
original.
You know who did it?
John Carpenter.
John.
Came back, and it was
Yeah,
great. I love
yeah.
it.
It's great. It feels like a remixed.
Yeah,
version of it,
yeah.
yeah. And it's so like, I want to play this at a club.
I
Yeah, I
said
can jam
last
out to
time,
this.
It's like
Dun,
it has like a
dun,
funky
dun,
beat,
dun,
but also
dun,
kind of like
dun.
unsettling. It's very
Yeah.
good. It's very cool. Very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, he makes music with his kids.
Nice. That's. I don't know what's happening.
Anyways, that score is great.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
amazing. I love it.
Yeah, stop smelling your foot, Jasmine.
You don't have to tell people what's happening.
I do. It adds comedic value. Yeah. What do you think about the whole? Did you care about any of the characters other than Jamie Lee Curtis?
Not even Jamie Lee. Okay. There's one thing that I'm kind of upset about. That boyfriend should have gotten.
Died. She
He
died.
should have died.
He's a bad guy.
Yeah.
Why did he throw her phone?
Because he's a
pudding?
toxic boyfriend, and they needed a way to get rid of her phone. But
Why?
Because they're
way-
trying to call
Oh,
her
no,
like,
I mean,
hey,
no,
this.
no.
Yeah.
I thought you were like I thought you said he needed a way
Oh.
No.
to get rid of her phone.
It went from like 0 to 100 with that guy, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god,
He just kissed some girl,
that's called cheating.
but he was dressed as like
A girl.
Thelma. No, what's her name?
Bonnie.
Bonnie, yeah. I say Thelma and Louise. Yeah, so you figure like he might be a good guy.
That's the point, man.
And then the friend is also
A bad guy, yeah. Like you think he's like,
Oh yeah, like an incel type of guy.
yeah.
he's those nice guys
Yeah.
You're like, you deserve better.
like me.
And then her
The way you
friend,
said that.
her
I know what you mean,
friend
man.
and the other kid were pretty nice people.
The girl and
Her best friend.
her
The
boyfriend.
first, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they were. This is like a feminist movie, don't you think? Because
Yeah.
men are trash, you know what I mean?
And they're
Hell
the
yeah.
ones who die, and then the women are the ones who thrive and survive.
Oh, yeah, because there's three. Yeah, and it's like a generational thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Judy Greer. I thought she did good. And just
She's a psychologist, right, or something?
she what?
Is she a psychologist or something?
Like in real life?
No, like in the movie.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, I
Is
thought
that-
that
do
was
they say that?
implied. She talked about sessions and her grandma needs behavior therapy and something.
Oh, maybe.
It sounded like very like jargony, so I thought, oh, maybe she's like a mental health professional.
Maybe she just really knows though, because her mom's so crazy. She's been like looking
Oh,
things up, like
Yeah.
how can I
Or
help
maybe
my
'cause
mom
of
out?
The therapy she had to go through.
Oh, that's also fair. Yeah.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah. I don't know about you guys, but I personally did like those characters.
go on.
I like that dynamic of this is how messed up Jamie Lee Curtis' character is, and this is what it did to her family. Because an experience like this would probably traumatize you, and I don't think she's wrong for wanting to like prepare her daughter, even though she went to an extreme. But like, what can she do? Like she's traumatized. She's trying her hardest to protect her family,
And she was right.
and she was right in the
right.
end.
Yeah.
She wasn't right about him specifically coming back for her. That was just kind of happened, I think.
Oh, yeah, he's not like obsessed with
Yeah.
her or anything.
Which is cool,
Well-
because in the first movie, he's kind of obsessed with her. He sees her very early on, and then just keeps chasing after her. In this one, she's obsessed with him.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
And she's chasing him down.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
cool. I like that.
I love that one scene where Judy Greer's in the basement with her daughter, and then she's like, "Mom, I can't do it." That was
Yeah.
great. I actually wasn't expecting
Yeah.
her to be like, "Gotcha." Man, that was awesome.
That was good.
Yeah.
They shot him in the face.
How is he still alive?
He should be dead. Yeah. But
Oh,
hey,
yeah. Yeah.
he's
He's a monster.
the evil is keeping him alive.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of references to the original one. right?
Yeah. So my favorite was, because I talked about this when we talked about the original movie, was when they're in the class and they're talking about faith.
Oh. Yeah.
When the younger girl is in the class, they're talking about faith again, and she looks out the window and it's Jamie Lee Curtis. It's this
Yeah.
time.
And she's sitting in the same chair.
Yeah,
Jamie Lee
yeah, all the way in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great. That was my favorite reference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also that. I think the more obvious one would be where Jamie Lee Curtis falls down and then she's like laying down.
Yeah,
And then Michael looks again and then she's gone.
she's gone. Yeah,
He's like, "Ah, fuck me." So that's how it feels like, huh? There's other references, I'm sure. Do you know
Lots
them?
of curtains going on, right?
What do you mean curtains?
Like not curtains. That's because I don't do laundry. What's that thing where you put them outside? A clothesline.
Okay.
There's that clothesline, right?
Yeah.
When the girl's outside and she goes to, I don't know, put the laundry away, and then her boyfriend's out there. I thought it was gonna be Michael. Anyways, that was one of them.
I don't remember that, but okay.
Hmm.
Well, it was there.
Oh yeah, there's that. He stabs the boyfriend. And then he,
On the
like,
wall, yeah,
On
yeah.
the wall, yes, yeah.
Yeah.
He hangs up on the wall.
They didn't kill a dog this time,
Yeah, they did. I think. Don't they?
did they?
I don't remember.
I don't think so.
The cemetery, I
Maybe
guess.
not.
No.
Oh, let's talk. Oh, well, he kills a babysitter in this as well.
Okay.
Yeah,
He does, which is one babysitter though. And that little kid she's babysitting.
Yeah. Wait, he killed him?
No,
Oh.
that's funny, right?
the little kid.
Yeah.
He's a pretty funny guy. Yeah.
You
How do you
know-
guys feel about the amount of jokes this has?
Yeah, Jasmine.
It's fine. I feel
I
like
was gonna
most
ask.
modern horror movies have
A lot of jokes.
a lot of jokes. No, like they have a fair amount of jokes.
I think probably since Get Out, I think it's probably been more.
I don't know. But there's that one scene that threw me off with the police officers and how they're just going about
sandwiches?
the bond me, yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, okay. This seems like something Danny McBride might put in there.
Or David Gordon Green, you know? Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's a comedian.
He's a comedic director.
Yeah, because it was just kind of like out of nowhere, and they're just like, "Hey, I made you a banh mi peanut butter jelly. I'm just gonna have this brownie." That's what a 5-year-old would have. It's like a different tone completely
Yeah.
from what's
Yeah.
going on. But
You think
okay.
it would have been better if he was all like, if they were serious, and they're like, my daughter was friends. Have you seen that Red Letter Media video?
Yeah, I have.
I'm referencing a lot of it. I didn't notice. In that video, one of the guys is all like, "This should have been like, oh man, my daughter was friends with her. You know, she used to spend a lot of time, like being like really
Yeah.
serious." And then the other guys are like, "Oh, I'm about to have a baby." Do you think that would have been better, or do you think they should just kept it with the sort of sandwich?
I don't know. That scene was kind of. It seemed like it didn't fit
Yeah, it didn't. I
at
don't
that
think it did
point in the movie.
And it's not like it made
especially.
us care about them anyway.
Yeah. Was it because they were gonna die? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, he does that a lot, like with the kid and the dad,
Yeah.
Oh,
They're
okay.
having that bickering about
Yeah.
how he wants to be a dancer.
which
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And I think it probably had the same emotional impact if they
Yeah.
just said nothing.
Well, I think obviously with the kid was more because it was a kid, right? And I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with them, I mean, I was like, what? Okay.
Okay.
I want a sandwich now.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And they die like off screen anyway.
Yeah, right. They're just like a jack-o'-lantern or something.
Oh God, that was horrifying.
I thought
Man.
that was gonna be a real pumpkin
Just stuck on his face.
because I saw like you could like when the dad was like estaba asomando por la ventana. I
What
don't
the
know.
fuck? Did you just switch? You said a full sentence in Spanish.
I don't know how to say it in English.
He was looking at the window.
Sure. He was peeking. That's what I was looking for. He was like peeking through the window. Peeking?
Yeah.
Looking?
Yeah.
I don't know. And he saw, like, you could see the glow of, like, a jack-o'-lantern. And I thought that was going to be, like, a pumpkin. Right? Like, an homage to, like,
The opening.
yeah. But it was just a severed head.
I guess it is an homage.
speaking of the opening, I like it. Where it's just bright orange letters, black
Oh yeah.
background, and you just see the pumpkin like rotting away, but filmed backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's neat. I like
Yeah.
it.
It's like we're bringing this franchise back from the dead.
Hey, neat.
Oh,
Sick.
they did an okay job. I got nothing. Let me think.
Did the jokes land with you guys? Like,
Yeah.
definitely not
Oh,
that one, but what
that's what
about
I
the
was-
others?
I was gonna say, so the kid
Yeah, like the
when-
kid, I
yeah.
think he's very funny. I like
When-
his scenes a lot.
when he's in the bedroom, right? Well, he's all like, "There's someone in my room," and they're like, "Ah, whatever, blah blah blah." She's like, "Oh, there's no one in there. I checked everywhere, even though she didn't." And then he's like about to go to bed, and she's gonna close the closet door, and it won't close. And then Michael Myers is there.
How did you
And then
get
it's like-
in? Did I miss it?
No, I think they. Do
It's
they
because
show?
I was scared.
No, they
I
don't.
don't
show him
think they
getting
showed
in,
it.
yeah. But then the kids are like, "Oh shit!" and then he just runs. That made me laugh, and I had to pause.
And then he,
My
Because I was
and he-
like, "Oh my
and he
god!"
tells the boyfriend, "What's he tell us? He's walking out. You got to do something or
Yeah,
not." I
yeah.
don't know what he says. And he just
My
books it.
my favorite was when he's in the staircase and he's asking them like, "There's someone up there. Can you guys please go check?" And then she's about to check. And she's like, "No, send him instead."
Yeah.
That was my favorite joke.
That's scary.
What?
I mean, because when you're little, that's like one of your greatest fears, right?
That there's
Even
a
I
monster
can't-
in
I
He
your
handles it
closet.
pretty well.
I can't sleep with my bathroom door open because I'm afraid something's gonna just peek out and pop out of there.
Yeah.
I'm 27 years old, by the way. Wait, no, I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm 26.
You're about to be 27.
I mean, a little bit.
So yeah, I do enjoy the jokes, but I do think overall, if it went for a more serious tone, it would probably been better.
Didn't
I
the Rob
think so.
didn't the Rob Zombie movies go serious?
I don't know, man. I
You don't
guess
watch
so,
them. Yeah.
but
Oh, you sound very. Very
Rob Zombie's serious is laughable though. You know,
interesting.
Yeah,
he takes it too far that it's not serious anymore. He's
Yeah.
trying to be serious.
but it's just funny.
Yeah,
It's like The Room.
kind of. Yeah, he's like what's that guy's name?
Tommy Wiseau.
Yeah, he's a timeless of horror.
Yeah, except with even less self-awareness.
Yeah, I don't like that Halloween one at all.
Yeah, it's good.
I'll take your guys'
I
word
actually,
for
yeah, I
it.
actually really like the sort of comedy in this, and I don't think it goes too far.
Yeah, I enjoy it a lot. Like I really like the little kid. I think he's very funny. I just think overall, if it went for a more serious tone, less horror, I think it could have been scarier. I think it's already kind of scary.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I was scared of this movie though.
I'd say it was scarier than the first one. in my
No.
Yeah,
I disagree.
I think
You disagree? Did you say you screamed a lot in this?
I don't know, cause I don't find the first one scary either, so it's hard to say.
Well,
I think the first one's very creepy though.
Yeah, there's great moments of tension in this too.
Yeah,
yeah,
and like with the baby.
Yeah,
they're gonna kill him. What would you guys have done if they had killed the baby?
would have been like, okay.
I would have clapped.
Oh my god.
You guys have anything else to say about this movie?
No, it was okay.
Dump-
I'd watch it again.
You watch it again?
Yeah, it's.
You're into
fun.
horror movies now, Jasmine.
I do
Just
what
admit
I
it.
want. I
Just
don't like,
admit it,
I think
Jasmine.
slashers I can do. Anything paranormal, probably not.
Don't worry, I'll make you watch some paranormal stuff.
No, I can only watch them in the morning.
I had originally intended to watch all the sequels so I could talk about them.
Oh
To
my
you
god,
guys.
man, that would have been too much work.
But the only reason why I didn't is the new Pokemon DLC came out last week, and that's consumed all my time.
Wow.
Nice. You know, I used to watch all the sequel, like when Jurassic World came out. I watched all the Jurassic Park movies. When Mad Max Fury Road came out, I watched all of the Mad Max movies. And then I was like, oh, it doesn't matter. Like,
Especially for something like this,
Yeah.
it really doesn't matter where they straight up tell you, like,
Nothing-
you don't
yeah,
have to, like,
yeah.
those are gone. They don't even exist anymore in
Yeah.
this universe.
yeah.
But, like, I wanted to compare, I guess. I don't know. I was thinking in my head, like, how bad do those get? Because I know they get
yeah.
really bad. I
Yeah.
just haven't seen them.
You know what? I want to watch the remakes for like Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th and Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah.
And then see what they do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That could be interesting, actually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Compare those remakes to this remake.
Or just to the original movies.
But like, which one has the best remake type of thing? Like every
Yeah.
horror from back then
Yeah.
got brought back in a way. Which one
Yeah.
did the best?
Evil Dead.
Oh yeah, probably.
You know what? That one's really good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably that'd probably win.
Yeah.
Have you seen the remake of that?
No, I've seen the original.
Are you gonna see the second one?
It looks very scary.
It's not. It's more funny. It's more comedic.
I don't know.
It's actually more. The people say it's like a parody of the first one.
It looks very.
You're still doing that thing in your mind.
I mean,
Horror movies are
have you
scary.
seen the Evil Dead? It like the graphics are so cute.
And it's more advanced in the second one, or what?
Yeah, and that's scarier
Wow.
because it looks realer.
You should watch Drag Me to Hell.
That one
That's-
doesn't look that bad.
That's the director of Evil Dead.
Okay.
Have you seen Drag Me to Hell?
Yeah. I like that.
I've been wanting to watch that. I thought it came out in 2012.
Came out.
That came out when I was like in middle school.
Came out in 2009.
Yeah, I remember because I was gonna go with people in middle school.
And then what happened?
I didn't.
Because it was PG-13.
Because you didn't have any friends.
No. I was gonna go with my first girlfriend ever,
Wow.
and then we broke up.
How long did that last?
Not very long.
Like a few days?
I don't know, but
Huguito.
I don't
Oh,
remember.
sorry. You
Didn't
can't
last all the
make
way through
fun
the
of it.
movie.
yeah, not
Because I
enough
never
for that.
been,
Yeah.
I never had a girlfriend.
That's the. I mean, who are we to say?
I can still make fun of child relationships, Jasmine.
Remember when you were in kindergarten and there's this little
Oh
girl
shit!
who
No,
was in
no,
love
no,
with you?
no,
I don't
no,
remember.
no.
I don't remember her name.
Shut up, Jasmine.
That's cute.
I'll have to ask your sister.
No,
I don't remember her
I'm gonna
name.
murder you.
Oh, you're so cute when you're little.
What the fuck is that, Jasmine? I've never heard you laugh like
I
that.
remember when you were a little baby. You were nice and round.
And I still am. Is that what you're gonna say?
You're just round, not nice anymore.
That just reminded me of a Bill Hader story. So Bill Hader, well, not what you said, but what Andres said, where he said that he was in middle school. He had this girlfriend, and she wanted to go see Father of the Bride. And he's like, no, let's watch Barton Fink, which is a Coen Brothers movie. Like, this won the Palme d'Or, And then he just sat there with her, and then she hated it. And then he was loving it. And then, they broke up shortly after.
Nice.
And that's what you'd imagine your first date to be like?
No.
Oh.
Because I would assume...
They're not into movies from the start. I hear you.
Sure, yeah.
What were you gonna say?
The other way.
Do you assume they do know good movies?
Yeah. I mean, I talk about movies a lot to the point where, like, if you don't like movies, you're not going to want to talk to me.
So, did we already say if we like this movie or not?
Yeah.
Thumbs up, thumbs down, I was going to say. And then
Okay. Yeah.
Is there an in between?
Yeah, just in between, like. Yeah.
No, Jasmine, it's only best movie ever or worst movie ever.
This one.
This one, why are you flipping me off?
That's my rating for the movie. I'm just kidding. Nah. Kind of like a thumbs up, like kind of like down here by like your hips. You know,
Nice,
right?
yeah,
Like,
that's
you don't want people to know, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
I give it a thumbs up.
I give it a thumbs up, too. It's like a nice popcorn flick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, if I saw it in the theaters,
You'd be mad you paid for it. I
no,
hear you.
no, I wouldn't. I'd be like, yeah, that was good. That's fine. I mean, I liked Fantastic Beasts 2 at the time. My movie. I stopped watching movies. So, like, have you ever had these phases where you stop watching movies for like months, and then you watch like a movie and you're like, oh my god, this is amazing.
I feel like I'm in it right now, even though we've been watching movies every week.
It's only like 1 week, and it's movies you've already seen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember what I saw the other day, and I was like, wow, this was really good.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember what it was, though.
When I was 16, I stopped watching movies for a while, and then like one of the first movies I watched after a few months was Smosh, the movie. And I was like, oh, that was pretty good. And then I was like, wait a minute.
Something's
What
wrong here.
Yes, I'm doing something wrong. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So, that's it. You can follow Andres on Twitter at Andy_030.
I'm posting all my shiny Pokemon. Come check them out. It's pretty neat.
And, you can follow the podcast at Watcheando Movie. Jasmine doesn't have any social media.
No.
I also don't have any social media.
He's
But-
lying. He just doesn't want to share it.
But,
It's a private account.
Shut up.
but let me tell you, go vote.
Go
Wear a
vote.
Go
mask.
vote.
We
What?
should just, yes, and wear a mask.
Wear a
Go
mask.
vote, wear a mask.
Stay safe. That's all I wanted to say.
Don't vote if you're voting for Trump. I think that's the message.
Yeah.
That's an important message,
Yeah.
yes.
And also don't wear a mask. No, I'm kidding.
What? Stay home
Stay home.
if you can.
Yeah, the election is November 9th. Just remember that if you're a Trump voter. If you're voting for anyone else,
It's earlier.
it's on Tuesday. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the rules. Them's the rules.
You better not be having any Halloween parties this weekend,
Oh, we just got an alert here in New Mexico
right?
about because and we got pizza for today,
Yeah.
and they're busy as hell because people are gonna start having parties.
Yeah, I mean,
Yep.
we've been like setting records like in the past 2 days. We're like at 1,000 cases.
Yeah.
What happened? We were pretty good for a
People
long
just-
time.
People just
People are tired.
don't care.
Yeah.
They're like, it's over. 'Cause I said it's
I
over.
get it,
Yeah.
but still, man,
Oh,
I
yeah.
wouldn't risk my life for a Halloween party.
I wouldn't risk my life for anything.
I wouldn't either. I was just reading that like they're expected, like the hospitals are expected to be full by next week.
Because of the Halloween party?
I don't know. I think just because the cases are going, I think they're just. I mean, honestly, probably that's a good projection that people are just gonna spread the virus like crazy. Get drunk, spread it.
Hope it's worth it, you 20-some dipshits.
Honestly, that's like the age group that's
Doing this,
Yeah,
yeah.
that they're testing positive. It's our age group basically, but we're hermits, so
Yeah, I'm used to no human interaction.
same. At the beginning of quarantine, I was like, I need to go out, and then I was like, what the hell am I saying?
How you doing? You know,
Okay.
you have a girlfriend at home.
Yeah,
You're doing fine.
and I'm sober right now, so I have absolutely no wants to party because I'm trying to avoid that, anyways. So
yeah.
this quarantine doesn't make much of a difference to me.
Anyways,
Sounds good, guys.
thanks for listening.
Bye-bye.
Good night. I love you.
You don't believe in the boogeyman?
He's here!
You should.
Can you close the closet door?